Welcome to Beadaholique. This is Julie, and today I'm going to be showing you how to make an adjustable filigree ring. You can see here that I've sized it to my finger. We've attached, without using glue, we've used wire here, a lovely Swarovski Rivoli, and we only are going to use a few simple ingredients to make this project. We've got a piece of filigree, we have a bead cap, we have the lovely Swarovski Rivoli, and we have 6 inches of 26 gauge wire. The tools you're going to need are a pair of flush cutters, a ring mandrel, and if you happen to have a pair of bail making pliers, these come in handy too, but they're not absolutely needed. So first off, you're going to need to measure your ring finger. To do that, you'll need a ring sizing kit, or you can go to your local jewelry store and have your ring size there for you for free. So to size your finger, if you happen to have a kit at home, you're going to take a ring. This one says 5. There's numbers on all the sizes. The average size of a ring, if you're making it for sale, is 6 to 7. I know mine is actually a little bit smaller than that, so I put the 5 on my finger. It's actually a little bit loose. That ring is going to slip off. I go down a size. This is 4.5, and that feels just about right. That ring won't go anywhere. So I know that that is my ring size. I know that's a little bit small compared to the average. So again, if you are going to be making them for sale, go ahead and probably size it to about 7. And then this ring is adjustable, so your customer can go ahead and then just size it accordingly. So what you do is you take the size of the ring that fit on your finger and you find that on your ring mandrel. Now mine is a 4, so I would actually lay my piece of filigree right here with the 4 being in the middle. But what I want to do is I want to do this more for an average person, which is going to be more of a 6 or a 7. So I'll call it 6.5. Now what you can do at this point is you can just take your filigree and press it around the ring mandrel. Now here's the tip I want to show you if you happen to have a pair of bail making pliers at home. Take the bail making pliers and at the tip of your filigree, just gently ease them up. So it's almost like you're walking up your filigree. And this is just pre-bending your filigree a little bit. It just helps your fingers so that they don't have to use too much pressure or strength to push around the ring mandrel. That's all I'm going to do. I'm going to go back now to my ring mandrel. Again, line it up with that 6.5 mark because that's what I decided I wanted to do. And I am just going to squeeze. This is where it gets a little bit tricky. You can tell that one end is sticking up quite a bit, and this here is where I'm going to take the bail making pliers again and just ease it along, just so you don't have to use too much pressure. And you can see this is adjustable, so a person who has a little bit wider finger is going to be able to go ahead and pull it out. A person with a little bit narrower of a finger is going to be able to squeeze it in. It'll fit right there on the finger. I did another one with a different piece of filigree just so that you can see how they look. Lots of pretty designs available for your choosing. You can pick whichever one you like. Now if you're going to go ahead and make a ring like we're doing today that's going to have something attached with wire to it, you're going to want to make sure that it has holes in the center. This piece does as well, but there are some pieces out there that don't. So we've gone ahead and we've shaped our ring. So that's step 1. And I've pre-cut my 6 inches of wire, but you just go ahead and you cut 6 inches of 26 gauge wire. Take that, and then what you're going to do is you're going to first take your stone, place it into your bead cap, push it down, and we're just going to take our fingers and push the tip of the bead cap, each petal, over the stone. Okay, so that's now secure in there. You made a setting. And what you can hopefully see is that there is a little bit of a gap at the bottom. And that's what we're going to eventually thread our wire through. But to begin, we're going to take our wire. We're going to fold it in half. We're not going to completely crimp it, but we're going to have a nice little arch at the end. Because what we want is when we're wearing our ring, we don't want any wires poking at our fingers. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my wire, I'm going to poke it through one hole there. It's a little bit tricky to see. So I've got one wire through. I'm going to hold it. All right, so now I've got both wires coming through. I just want to make sure that when I pull this, it doesn't kink. So I pulled that through. I'm going to flatten it right there so it lays flush against what will be where my finger is going to go. And now I'm going to twist. One full twist. Okay, so now I've got the two wires poking out. I'm going to take one, thread it through my stone setting, lay that up top, and now I'm going to take the other one, thread it in the opposite direction. Sometimes it's a little hard to shove through. You just got to be persistent. So essentially what you're doing is you are anchoring your stone to your setting. And you can tell I just kind of tugged at it a little bit. So now I've got these two wires poking out. Now you can do one of two things. If you feel like your stone needs a little bit more stability, you can go ahead and thread your wire through an openwork hole in the filigree and then have it come back out the top of another hole. You can do that on the opposite side as well. Just thread it down. Pull it through. And then pull it through again up top. It's the beauty of working with filigree is there are lots of available holes for you to pull through. Okay, and when you're happy, what I want you to do is I want you to take your wire, hold one down flat, and I want you to circle it around the base of that bead cap setting and then just push into place. So you're hiding that wire. Okay, and then I want you to take your other one and I want you to go the opposite direction. And if you need to, you can very carefully take your flush cutters and then snip off any edge which is protruding outward. And there you go. You have a lovely adjustable filigree ring which you made without using any glue.